Another video. Today, guys, I just want to come back and talk a little bit about how I felt that the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses was training me to be a bottom feeder. You know, I looked up the definition of bottom feeder, and it said that it's an aquatic creature that feeds at the bottom of a body of water. And I also looked up the an emotional bottom feeder, and it said an opportunist who profits from the misfortune of others. So these are the two that I was going to go with today because they had several different definitions and everything. And I'm not talking about, bad mouthing the bottom feeders and the actual fish, because I realized that those were the only creatures that did not get destroyed in the days of Noah, and so I'm just saying. So anyway, the thing is I was just watching at one time my daughter and my granddaughter's fish tank. And they had fish in there that were feeding at the top of the water. When they put the food in there and everything, they ate. And then it was a little bottom feeder at the bottom that ate when everybody else finished eating and everything. And I felt like at the cult, they was teaching us to care about everybody else before we cared about ourselves. It came in the order that Jehovah, Jesus, and the angels, they didn't really make any difference. They threw out the word Jehovah all the time, but they really didn't. You didn't really have any real feelings about that person for real. You had the feeling of pleasing the governing body, and that's, like I said, that Jehovah is the governing body, as far as I'm concerned. So you had to, make sure they were okay. Then the elders, then the ministerial servants, then the people that went to the Kingdom Hall, the missionaries, the pioneer, the Bethelites, the Bible students, the people who were interested. And then at the end, coming down at the bottom, you can care about your family a little bit, but you really didn't have to care about your family. You really was so tired and everything of everybody till you just let your hair down when it came to your family, and you just really showed your true colors with them. So that's why it's really easy to discard them when it's time for you to kick them to the curb, because they were at least people, you didn't have to deal with them that much either, make them happy. So they made you feel that you could just let everybody else be on top. And then at the end, not even going to school or anything, taking care of yourself, not even saving your own life, when it comes to blood transfusion, not even reporting your children's sexual abuse, nothing like that. You just had to make sure that everybody else was okay. You didn't want to offend or stumble nobody. So you, at the end, would take, the leftovers. And so that's what they was teaching me, to not care about myself. And then when it came to the emotional bottom feeder, they wanted us to target people who were struggling. Somebody who had just lost somebody in their family, somebody whose marriage was bad, somebody who was suffering from illnesses, things like that. You targeted those people and started asking them about Bible students and everything, because the people who had money and had great families and stuff like that, you really didn't hardly deal with them. I remember going to the field service sometimes and seeing people who had big houses and everything, and we didn't even approach those people. They just said, oh, those people, they just worried about material things, and we'll have their houses and everything when Jehovah destroy them, because that's all they want to do is work now and worry about their material possessions and things like that. They're worried about this life. And so you were able to just become an opportunist, worried about other people who had bad things going on in their lives or whatever, where you can target them. And this is what they really taught me as a person. And so after you get out of something like that, or cult and things like that, you have to really just train yourself and just love on yourself, and just make sure you learn to love yourself, and just follow the golden rule was you treat other people the way you want other people to treat you. And other than that, you were okay. But when you coming from cults and bad families and things like that, you learn how to be a bottom feeder. And anyway, I just hope none of us are being that. And I hope that everyone's having a great day. Thanks for watching.